Speaking and Communication Development. Register now. See you soon. For more information, please visit us on Facebook. All right, and we're back. So this evening, we'll have our second meeting, and today is the 20th of November 2021. And of course, I'm your host for this evening. Let me introduce to you my second co host, and he will be the one to give us the words of welcome. So let me introduce you, my co host, Eddie.
Hi everyone. How'd you do, everybody? How'd you do? How'd you do, everybody? How'd you do? We are glad to welcome you to our speaking webinar. How'd you do, everybody? How'd you do? Good evening. Good evening to all amazing participants, our speakers, attendees, and audiences watching us live in our live streaming. It is the 20th day of November, and it's just the night after the Loy Kotong festivities. How was your Loy Kotong, everyone? I hope you had fun last night, right? Well, I'm so glad to welcome all of you back to our Teachers, Public Speaking and Communication Development, entitled Teachers Speak Your Teachings Eloquently. Yeah, I am Eddie, your co host, and with me this evening are your dynamic hosts, Sir Louis, and also Coach Chan is here too. How's everyone doing? I'd like to say hello to everybody who's here. Please show a sign that you're here watching us. Can I see the participants? Oh, there they are. Jet, would you like to say hello?
Yes, good evening to everyone. I just kind of
Nice.
my camera is not cooperating, so I hope it will work.
It's all right. We all have that. Yeah. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. What about Sherry? Say hello. Hi, Sherry. Oh, there you are. I see Jet now.
Okay.
Okay. What about Preem? Preem, are you there? Would you like to
Yes.
say?
Hi,
Okay. Hi.
everyone. Hi,
There you
everyone.
are.
Yes,
Mhm.
my camera
Thank you.
got some problem.
Oh, no problem. No problem with us. Okay. What about Mary? Hi, Mary. Are you there?
Hello. Am I
Hi.
audible? Yes.
Yes, we can hear you
Okay.
well.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And of course, John New. Hi, New. You were early this afternoon.
Hi.
There
Evening,
she is.
everyone.
Yeah, good evening. I'm here for a reason, and I believe that everybody is here for a reason. Maybe you want to be a pro at public speaking, or maybe you just want to improve your communication skills, or probably you just want to develop your confidence. Well, whatever your reason is, prepare to be blown away by exciting speaking activities and a lot of exciting tasks that we are about to accomplish this evening. So, without further ado, let me pass the ball back to our host, our main host for tonight, Sir Louis. Back to you. Okay, and he forgot to turn on your microphone, sir.
Okay, all right. So thank you. I hope that you can hear me this time. Okay, so welcome to the Education Business Solution and welcome to the Teachers Public Speaking Training and Development. Let me put everyone live on stream right now. Okay. So this is a very interesting evening for us. Aside from this is our second meeting, it's gonna be the actual presentation of two of our speakers who has prepared their speech for tonight. So let me ask them once again. Are you all ready?
Yeah, excited.
I hope so. And I hope that you are not nervous because I know you have 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks to prepare your speech. Okay. But before we will proceed with our main event this evening, okay, let me present to you our quote of the day. All right, let me read to you. Our quote of the day: move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. And that's according to Brian Tracy. A lot of us are comfortable just staying in our comfort zone. We never realize that by just staying in our comfort zone, we actually not grow. Do you believe or do you agree about it?
Yeah,
That's right.
sure. We need to go
Okay,
out to grow.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. But the challenge there is not just about going out, it's about on the way to go out, you will feel awkwardness and really uncomfortable, especially when there is something new and you're not capable of doing of. Similar to public speaking, ladies and gentlemen, when you feel that this is going to be a really uncomfortable situation for you, do not be wary and do not worry about it because once you step out, and you will realize that you are already starting to grow. And later on, you will become a better public speaker. Okay, so take note this is our code of the day. Move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you're willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. Now, let me present to you our word of the day. So, as our culture, what will we do if it's our word of the day? We need to wave our hands. Okay? So, don't forget if someone uses our word of the day, you need to wave your hands on screen to acknowledge that the speaker is using our word of the day. So for tonight, our word today is abject. Okay, can everyone please say abject?
Object.
Object.
Subject.
Abject.
Okay, one more time. This is ab and this is jack, so you say abject.
Abject.
Object.
Object.
Abject.
Okay,
Object.
great. So when we say abject, it means most unfortunate or miserable situation. Okay, let me use that in a sentence. For example, Mr. Jobling stood wringing his hands helplessly, his flaccid features expressive of abject despair. Okay, so again, what's the meaning of abject? It means most unfortunate or miserable situation. So let me ask you, co host Eddie, have you been in an abject situation before?
Yeah, I guess speaking in front of a big problem, a big public, is also a very uncomfortable experience for me. And yeah, for the first time, probably it was a very abject experience.
Okay. How about teacher Jet? Have you been in an abject situation before?
Well, I think catching up with what is the vocabulary, the appropriate vocabulary to use in my, sentence, where have to pause, have that dead air for, some seconds. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I understand that you are trying to analyze what particular vocabulary can bring you into an abject situation as well. Thank you. How about our guest, Mary Valerie? Have you been in an abject situation before?
A lot of times, I think. But one thing in particular is when my research paper was rejected. So I was in an abject state. So, yes, I was.
Okay, yes, sometimes, it's really difficult for us to make the research and defend it to the people who's going to judge your research articles. So, yeah, it could be an object or a very pertinent situation. Thank you for sharing that, Mary. How about Preem? Have you been in an object situation?
Sure, like when someone blame me that like I I did some I did something, but actually I didn't. I did not do that thing, but they blame me that I did that. Yes. Do
Okay.
you understand me?
Yes, we
All
understand.
right. Yes, we understand you. Thank you, Preem. How about teacher new? What was your most abject situation? Maybe.
For me, when I start speak English, I found a lot of problems about this. I think it might be my objects of this because I didn't know, and then I was ashamed on that because I have to speak in front of people, and then I don't know how to say, and then I don't have enough words, like I can't mock words. Yeah, it's really hard for me. And then when I have to speak, I want to make them understand me, but they don't understand. Lack of vocabulary on that time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher new. And of course, teacher Sherry. Have you been in an abject situation before?
Hi,
Right.
Teacher
Hi.
Lou.
Yeah.
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys can
Yes, I
hear
can
me?
hear
Yes.
you.
Is that clearly? Or because right now I have um difficulty with the signal, so it's make big problem for me. It's kind of like I'm not sure. It caused problem for me today. So I'm not sure that you guys can hear me smoothly or
Yeah, we can hear you.
hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Is still good, right?
Yeah, still
Yes.
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
let me
Maybe the
repeat my
signal will be
question.
delayed, right? Um,
Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I consider myself that I have found the object situation right now.
Okay.
Because um I got yeah, I quite nervous because I have the first speaker this evening, and I try to prepare everything to be smooth, but at that time we changed the stream, right? The stream like this channel, so to be live events. And then
Yes.
I've got that this I don't know, my signal show full like what should I say, the full the full of signal, but I cannot hear you smoothly. So yeah, it made me so nervous, more nervous. An object situation for me came right
All
here.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Wish me
everyone,
luck.
for. Yes, of
All right.
course. All right. So, thank
Can
you,
do that.
everyone,
So.
for using the word object. And I hope that within your speech today or anything when you answer an activity, you will use the word abject. It means most unfortunate or miserable situation. Okay, so now in our culture, to begin our activity this evening, we will have our table topics. Okay. For the benefit of our new attendees for tonight, when we say table topics, you will be choosing a random number with a random situation or questions that you need to answer impromptu within 1 minute only. Okay, so you're given a minute to express as many as you can. Okay, it so you need to follow the instruction. It could be a question or it could be a task that you need to complete. So, are you ready for our table topics for this evening? If you're ready, can you say yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do
Yes.
this, guys.
Yes, you can all do this. All right. So now, are you ready? So let me call one by one. What is your number, Eddie?
I'd like to pick number two.
All right, so number two. Are you ready? You have 1 minute, Eddie, to express or share your answer, whatever it is, and number two. Here you go.
Okay. If you could go back in time and talk to yourself at the age of 10, what advice would you give yourself? Wow, pretty interesting. If I remember the number 10, I was in grade 5 that time, the fifth grade in primary school, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just following my teacher, and probably facing my younger self, I would talk to him to keep going. Yeah, because that person, young boy, you're gonna face different challenges ahead of you in the coming years, and it's not gonna be very comfortable at times. But then if you believe in yourself, and if you just get back up whenever you fall, yeah, you will succeed in time. Can I see the timer? No. Oh, there you go. Oh, right. One of my flaws when I was back in the fifth grade was I was so timid and very shy and probably unsociable at times because I didn't have many friends. So I would like to tell my younger self to make friends. Yeah, even though I'm weird, unique, probably a little different from the rest of the popular or interesting students, I'm not that smart. I wasn't that great at academics as well. But then I'm gonna tell that little boy right there hiding in the corner to stand up. Yeah, to stand out as well. Because not everybody is the same. Everyone is gifted with different characters. We have different geniuses according to the multiple intelligence theory. We all have our special intelligence. It could be in being an introvert or an extrovert, or it could be through intrapersonal or external experiences. And it's so nice to be different. Yeah, you
Time
can be
is
obvious.
up. All right, thank you. Teacher has a
Done.
big round of applause for Eddie. Okay. Now, Ed, you
Mhm.
choose who's gonna be next.
I'd like to choose one young lady. She's really good at singing too. And I'd like to invite Ajahn New. Please be the next person to speak.
All right, and what's your number? Ajanyu.
Number four.
Number four. Okay, so once I click number four, you have 1 minute. Ready? Go.
Okay, must be this one. Okay, what's best describe you in three words and why? Diligent. Okay, diligent. But for me, I'm not too much diligent when I was young, but I try to be diligent. In what way that I have to? Sorry for the noisy. When I was young, my family trained me how to be a good person. You have to start with how to be the diligent girl first. If you have some goal and your destination, you have to be diligent girls. If you want to have more ability, you have to try something more, try to be diligent girls, and this way helped me a lot to be new on today. Before I'm too lazy, and then when the times came and forced to my life, when I cannot read, cannot learn anything, my family support me every time.
Time is up.
Sorry, I'm so blurred.
Seems like she has more, yeah, things to say. It's okay.
Yes, but again, it's only a talk for a minute. So make sure you need to be quick and concise. So that's part of the challenge. Thank you, Ajanyu. Ajanyu, it's your turn. Who's gonna be next to deliver her or his table topics?
Okay, at an maybe at an is the next one. Larry.
Okay. Cherry, what's your number?
Okay.
Hey, I just moved back to
Is
like
Sherry
moved to
here?
another. I
And good
hello, can you?
evening, CJ. All right, welcome, CJ, to our live stream of the public speaking training. All right, Sherry. All right,
Yes.
are you ready? What is your number? You cannot pick the same number who has been picked already.
Hello, excuse me, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Is
Good
my
we can.
microphone
evening.
working? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry,
It is working
kind of
well.
experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah,
All
hello, good
right.
evening.
No
Good
worries, and
evening.
welcome
Welcome.
to Teachers Public Speaking Training.
Hello, thank you very much.
All right. So, Teacher Sherry, which one? Which number?
Yes. Okay,
Again,
number
please.
7, please.
Number seven. Okay, so once I click number seven, you have 1 minute to express or answer the question. Ready? Go. If you can teleport yourself now, where do you want to be?
Okay. 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 If if I can teleport myself now, where do I want to be? Okay. I would like to be back in the United States of America. Just because at that time I think I'm too young to decide what I would like to do, because at that time I went there just only 3 months, just a short time, and I think that if I can teleport myself anywhere again, I will like went back, and do the things in the better way. Okay, and have courage to do anything. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And there you go. Your 1 minute is
Thank you.
up. Thank you, Sherry. Big round of applause for Sherry.
Yay! That was fast.
Next, Sherry, it's your turn. Who's gonna be the next table topic speaker? Terry, you can select among our guesses. All right, I think she's still having some signal problems. I would give the floor to Ed to name who's gonna be next.
Let's have. What about Sir CJ? Because he just arrived, let's give him the chance to speak and introduce himself.
All right, so
Hel-
welcome, CJ. How are you doing? Can you say something about yourself?
I'm doing great, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Hello, I'm CJ Sanchez. I'm 22 years old. I'm from the Philippines. I have been teaching for 3 years now, and to be honest, I don't have an experience in public speaking, so it's not really my strong suit. It's kind of new to me, and to be honest, it's something that I'm actually dreading at the moment. So yeah, I'm from the Philippines, and that's it.
Okay, thank you, CJ. Now, CJ is now live at the Philippines, where we are here all in Thailand. So I think CJ
Yeah,
and Mary, they're now at the
we're
Philippines.
actually friends.
Your
We're actually
friends.
Yeah.
friends, Miss Yeah.
It's nice to have you
Okay,
guys here.
it's nice to have you tonight. Okay, now, CJ, it's your turn to pick your number, and you will be given a minute to talk whatever is the instruction or the question behind that number.
Oh my God. Okay, I would choose number 7. It's my lucky number.
Unfortunately, seven has been chosen already. So you need to choose
How
another
about
number.
how about number 1?
Number one. Okay, so are you ready? You have 1 minute, CJ. Here we go. If you
Wait,
could
I
be
can
at any age again for 1 week, what age and why?
if I could actually be go back to this certain age, I would choose 19. 19 years old was actually the time that it was bittersweet. I have experienced failures. At the same time, I've experienced success. That was the first time that I actually passed my board exam. I graduated in college, and apparently I was also diagnosed with this kind of sickness, which I'm not going to talk about because it's private. So yeah, 19 might not be a unicorn and um, rainbows and unicorn year, but I would go back to that age because that is something very memorable to me. That's the age where I experience success, failures, and that's the age where I also find growth. And you know,
Time is
learn.
up. Okay, thank you,
That was really
CJ.
nice. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You are
Thank you.
able to express us somehow, but yes, time is up. It's only a minute for you to talk. And now, CJ, it's your
Okay,
turn to select which among our attendees tonight will be next.
I
So
would
I think,
choose my friend Miss Valerie.
Hey,
okay, Miss
hello. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Valerie. All right, so
Hi.
what number will you choose?
I will choose number 4.
Number 4. Okay, let's see. You have 1 minute to express. Ready? Go.
What best describes you in 3 words and why? Oh, I think it was chosen earlier. So, the best words that describes me. So, I'm just going to do the acronyms of my first 3 letters of my name, Val. So, Val is came from Valentine's Day. So, V is for vulnerable. I'm really vulnerable. Like, I really open up. Like, if you talk to me, I'm going to open up to you at just 1 minute. And then A is for adventurous. I'm really adventurous that I won't let myself just be in my comfort zone, just like our quote of the day. So I won't be on my comfort zone. And L is because I'm lovable. I believe so. So I know that I am loved by my friends, family, uh, students, and anyone else. I also been loved by God. So and also lovable because I was born in Valentine's Day, hence the name Valerie. So that's the 3 words that best describes me. Thank you.
All right. So
Oh my god,
exactly on time. Okay,
Amazing.
round of applause.
so
Congratulations for
nervous. Oh my
finishing your speech within a minute. You did right. Okay, now Valerie, who's gonna be next? We have Prim and we have Jet.
Okay, so I think I'm going to choose Prim because her
Okay,
name sounds so
Prim.
unique.
Yes.
Okay,
All right, Prim. What is your number?
mm, I should five. Number five.
Number 5. Okay, so take
Yes,
note, Prim.
because I like
Once I
yellow.
click number 5, you have 1 minute to answer or express yourself. Ready?
Yes.
Go. If you're to become an animal for one day, what animal you want to be and why?
Mm, if I want to become an animal, maybe I want to be bird because if I be a bird, I I can access my life for free and I can go everywhere that I want to be. Yes, just like around the world because my my dream is to travel around the world. But now I'm broke. but if but if I'm bird, I can go there for free. Yes, I don't know what I want to say because for a long time I'm lack of communication with other. Yes, a little bit shy. I'm sorry for
Okay.
that.
All right,
Totally
no
fine. No
worries.
problem.
Thank you, Prim. Okay, a big round of applause for Prim. And the last, not the least, you're not exempted even though you will be speaking for tonight. Okay. Jet, what's your
Yes, I'm here.
number?
I choose number 10. I
Number
hope it's
10.
not the.
Okay. Once I click number 10, you have 1 minute to express yourself.
I'll
Ready?
try.
Go. What object best represents your personality?
Okay. What object best represents your personality? Okay. Though I have uh, more than one personality, I will just pick one that I could say a personality. Wait. Okay. Um, I guess it's a clump. Okay, it's because one of my uh, noticeable noticeable personality is being uh, silent, okay, or timid. I'm not really friendly, or I'm not really outgoing, but I can talk, of course, to others. But I'm not like probably someone who is outgoing who would talk to anybody I meet. But uh, I'm kind
But
of that
time is
person.
up. All right. I know you want to express more, but it's only a minute for you
Yeah.
to
Okay.
It's
answer.
okay.
Okay. Next
Okay,
time.
so congratulations, everyone. Don't worry, we will still have more challenges in our future meeting. Take note, in table topics, you will be only given 1 minute to express. So you better make sure that within 1 minute, you can start well and end well your speech.
Mhm.
Okay, so after our table topics, we will now proceed with our main event for this evening. Okay, so what's our main event for this evening? It's all about speaking. We have two key speakers that will give us their prepared speeches. And they have prepared it for almost 2 weeks, I believe.
Not really.
So, okay. So let me introduce to you our key speaker number one for tonight, Cherry, with a title Fear is Just a Friend. So let's give a big round of applause for Cherry.
Can everyone hear me? Wow. Nongneil, can you hear me?
I don't know the others.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
We will only put our speaker on the live stream because this is going to be her moment to show to us her prepared speech. So once again, Sherry,
Yes, yes.
are you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay. Good evening, all ladies and gentlemen. It's such an honor for me for being here today to share something with you guys tonight. And for those of you who don't know me, yes, I am Rungarun Inchai, okay, or Teacher Sherry. I'm come from the University of Payao. And okay, as a lecturer of public speaking course, I have to admit that it's quite hard for me to just pick up only one good topic to share with you guys. Um, okay, so but the theory of the topic selection said that if you need to pick up one good topic, so think about something unique. Think about something that your audience only once could hear from you, or it's fresh, right? And of course, I ended up with this topic just because I think it would be beneficial for you guys to learn through my life lesson. All right. And before going any further, I would like to ask you some normal question. Like, did you have like in your um when you were kids or in your lifetime in the past, did you fear something? Did you fear something?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Someone might fear like thunder, a spider, or even snake or something. Of course, we also have the fear, but it quite different from each other. And the fear is stated that the fear is one of the seven universe emotional experiences by all people over the world. And tonight, I'm not going to talk about the fear of something. I'm here to talk about the fear to do something instead, right? Because when we grow up, we learn and know that, okay, that's spider, okay, that's snake, okay, and just try to like stay away from it, okay, and try to be safe. But the fear to do something, that fear becomes the limitation in our life, in our milestone for the some step. And then it serves a big impact on human life for me as well. Okay, so with my curiosity, I just try to search for more information to see like if how about other fears, how about the others' perception towards this fear. So I searched for more information, then visited the website TED Talk to see the speech. And I found one inspirational clip from Mr. Jay Jin. Okay, he's a Chinese guy. He is an entrepreneur. He's a writer and a blogger as well. So he had the fear of rejection since he were a kid, and he quite suffer all along of his life, and then he tried to find the remedies and the solution to stop this problem, this issue. So then luckily he found one website that state suggests the way to overcome the fear of rejection by doing challenge. It's called 100-day challenge of rejection. So he set it up the day one, set it up day one with borrowing money from stranger. It's weird, right? Yeah, it's weird, right? And then he filmed himself. He made a video clip, and then he talked to the stranger, and then asked like, "Hey man, can I borrow your $50?" It's weird, and then we can know the response from the stranger, right? So he said no to Mr. J, and then Mr. J started to run away from this situation very quickly. He ran away from it. Later on he go back to see to watch himself on the clip, and then he find himself to be like loser, so he promised himself not to run away anymore. Okay, so the next day he went to the burger shop after he finished his meal, and then he go to the cashier and then ask like, "Hey man, can I have a burger refill?" So the cashier quite confused about that and asks Mr. J that, "Hey man, I'm sorry. We have just like no have this promotion in this shop. So what does it mean like burger refill?" And Mr. J said, "Oh, it's kind of a soda refill, but you have to change to be burger refill instead." Something like that. And you know what? On that day, what Mr. J learned is like he feel better. He feel a lot like more comfortable than other before, because this time he didn't run away and he stayed engaged. He talked to the cashier. He have like a touch conversation. And okay, at that point, I love the lesson that he gave. So it remind me of the lesson that I have. So tonight I have to share my story with you guys, okay? It started when I was a sophomore, the second year in the university. I joined the competition, the speech contest. I love speaking, but the way I was planning on on that time was not a good idea, I think, because I would like to win over one of my friends. She's so smart, she's pretty, she's got a good grade, and she's quite popular, something like that. And then I try to win over her. So by focusing on only winning, I have to win over her. And then I just search for the information about, yeah, in the title global warming at that time. I searched for more information and then combine it to make a perfect script. And what I do then, all I do is just try to remember everything in the script and try to be perfect on that day. Well, on the competition day came. Why I give a speech? I thought that, well, it's like a robot talk because it's not came from my inspirational or from inside. It's kind of like I try to memorize everything, so it's kind of like a robot talk. Then a big crisis came to me at the conclusion part when the hand of the clock went by, tick tock, tick tock. But I was in a big silence with a dead air, with nothing in my brain. I can say the blank in my brain. No script, dead air. And then at the crossroad, the show must go on, right? So I decided to give an impromptu speech to make my talk go to the end. Okay. After the announcement, although I made it to the first runner up, but I'm not proud at all for myself. Just because I know that the purpose is just I want to win over other, not myself. So I feel bad for myself. I feel guilty. And the days went by. So I have a chance to prove myself again when I was in master degree. Then it was a competition in the title of a good characteristic of leadership. The next time, the one that I would like to win over was myself, right? I evaluate myself that what's the weaknesses that I have to fulfill. So the first one, I try to compose the script by give initiate message or like inspirational message that I would like to send to my audience. And then I've been worked so hard to defeat um, the dead air, the dead air, like I have been through before. Okay, and I went to the beach because at that time I studied at Burapar University, which near the beach. I went to the beach every evening to practice speaking in front of the stranger. Let's imagine that the visitors there was my audience to see if I can control myself, that I could handle it in the like speaking in front of the stranger until I'm sure for myself that okay, I can deal with it. All right, I try so hard, I try my best, and then on that day, I know that the competitors would come from many places where English is used as an official language. Mhm. And it couldn't turn me down because I'm here to win myself, not other anymore. So turns out I won the first prize of this speech contest. All right, thank you. Okay, just one of my chapter, and then I will move to another one. It's more intense. Okay, so another fear of me is doing tests. In more specific detail, it's kind of like a TOEIC test, um, TOEFL test, or even IELTS test, something like that. Do you have the same fear with me? I'm not sure. Maybe. Okay. And of course, I've been blame myself or devalue myself that I'm not good at grammar at all. So I try to escape, like Mr. J. I try to run away. I try to escape. You know what? What the effect? In fact, I would like to be a flight attendant, but I have to. What should I say? I have to have to cancel, or I have to turn down many great opportunity in my life just because I'm afraid of taking the test, right? And then my big challenge came to me again 3 years ago as I am a lecturer. That time there was a scholarship for the summer course in England, and you know, wow, England, it's quite a big dream, right? But that time the applicants, all applicants need to submit 2 pages long of essay, and they need to pass the test of that program. The test is kind of the combination of the IELTS test and TOEFL test, something like that. And I know that, you know, I feel reluctant to apply for just because I keep comparing myself like with others. I also thinking that others competitors will do better than me, or or all the way like that. And then, okay, thank God that I have a big life coach in my life. I have to send the gratitude, sincere gratitude to my husband. Was my at that time he was just my boyfriend, and I got a big support from him. You know what changed my life was his words. He said, if you need to pursue your dream, your big dream, then you need to put your big determination. Then you need to put your big self trust, and then just do it because you can win it. You know what? I try so hard again, and I evaluate my weaknesses again. That what caused me fear of doing tests. Okay, so I fear time pressure. Then I set aside a timer. Okay, every time that I do the test, okay, to see if I can control it right in time. Okay, and then get familiar with the pressures of time pressures, and of course anything. And then I've planned and predict for the worst case on the test day. For example, I because I have to use 2B pencil to draw like a dot right on the answer sheet, and then I bought a lot of 2B pencil, okay, and sharpen them in order to don't waste your my time, just I can pick up, okay, anyone, okay. And then I try to keep my hair up tightly, okay, in order to I can like concentrate when I look down on my paper and then do the test, okay, all along. And then, okay, what else? Okay, yeah, I think about anything that the worst can, and then try to protect um about all the things. Okay, turns out again, okay, my name was in the list who won the scholarship, and it changed me like forever in the UK. Thank you. And well, what I have learned from my life lesson from these two story, I'm sure that the fear could be possible for everyone. If you fear and you run away from it, it will grow. If you fear and then you stay engaged, it will disappear for sure. Trust me. Now, I think my experience that I have learned could be a good case for you guys and also my student too. Don't try to be perfect. Try to beat up your weaknesses. Find them and strengthen them. You will learn a lot from them because fear is just your friend. Thank you.
All right, and what that that I would say I'm speechless about your first speech, Cherry. It means that it seems that it's not your first time to deliver a speech. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what is the point of view of your co-attendees this evening. Okay, so let's me first hear from Eddie. So what do you think about Sherry's speech for today? Did you learn something, or what can you say in just a sentence? Just a
Just a
sentence.
sentence. Okay, I was expecting to be blown away, and I was. If I was gonna give you a reward for what you did for your story, yeah, I would give you a reward or an award for doing that. And thank you for sharing your dreams and your determination. Actually, it's the passion that makes us interesting. It's the passion that makes us beautiful. Thank you very much. That was a really good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a culture here in teachers that every speakers, after they have delivered their speech, each of the listener must give a minimum of one sentence to say something about the speech delivered by the speaker, or to comment something about the topic, or to give a highlight on the message of the speech delivered. So thank you, Eddie, for your comment or feedback to Sherry. Let's try about CJ from the Philippines.
Um, I would like to clarify. Am I gonna judge Miss Terry? Did I hear it right? I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. You don't. It's not necessarily you judge. You just You just share to us anything that you have heard that could be a good highlight as part of her speech, or say something or
Mm,
advice to Sherry.
oh my god. Although I have mentioned earlier that public speaking isn't really my strong suit, even though I'm a teacher myself, um, I would like to congratulate Miss Cherry because based on her experiences, I think she really proves that failure isn't something that we should be terrified of. Instead, we have to learn from this failure because, after all, we will not be able to grow without failures, right? And I love the stories that she shares. I've actually learned a lot from Miss Cherry because I myself, I am so terrified of failures. I'm so scared of failures. I don't want to fail. But then Miss Cherry's testimony, I think it's something that um, we should not be scared of. Instead, failure, we should look failure as a blessing in disguise because that's I think, time we could grow professionally, personally, and even spiritually. And um, I would say to Miss Cherry that I think her speech is really well crafted. I love it. I love that you speak from your heart, that you are being true to yourself, that you are not just you're not just here trying to impress us. You really did great, and I've learned a lot from you, Miss Cherry. And I hope I could be like you someday. That would be all. Thank you very much for it. Congratulations. Love from the Philippines.
Thank you, CJ. So take note, every speech that you're doing in our teachers public speaking training is part of the training. Impromptu delivery of feedback is also a training, and even listening to to the key speaker is also a training about what are the highlighted points that you need to embrace or use it as part of your growth. Okay, so thank you all for sharing for that. Now let's move to Mary Valerie. So what do you think? Anything for
Hi.
Sherry?
I would I just would like to highlight that about Mr. J's the 100 Days Challenge, where you're going to do those challenges to face your fears. So it is really a great example, and I believe that everyone should at least try that once in their lifetime. Like 100 days, just face your fears. Like for this day, I'm going to face the snake, and the second day, I'm going to face the cockroaches. So yes, so that's something really good. So thank you for that, Miss Cherry. That's very informative. Congratulations.
Okay, and you, you're not exempted. So What's gonna be your message or comment to Sherry? Ajanyu?
Hello.
Okay, it's your turn.
Sometimes my internet is not good, so I'm sorry, Neha. But I would like to say that Miss Sherry today, like a topmost speech. I really love her speech because some word or some sentence inspire me a lot because I know myself as a robot house as well. So I like strategy that she helped herself to go to the top way of her life or her success in her life. I learned a lot from her speech today and everyone's okay. Just a little judge and comment for her. But very good.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I hope that it was a meaningful speech given by our key speaker number one. So without further ado, I'm gonna move to our key speaker number two. All right, so before I'm gonna move, I would say, are you ready, everyone, for our second part of the event this evening? Can you say
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let me introduce to
Yes.
you our
Yeah.
second speaker for this evening. Her name is Jet, and the topic would be the internet as a double edged sword. Okay, so let's give a big round of applause to our second key speaker, teacher Jet.
Okay. So, sh- okay. So let me remind you that there may be time or event that I'm going to mention during my speech, but that is just imaginary. Okay, not real thing, real time or real event. Okay. Right. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored today to I'm honored today to be standing here in front of you. And for those who do not know me, my name is Bridget Bedding, an English lecturer at the University of Payao. In today's event, I'm going to talk about an important thing that has a great impact into our daily lives. My talk is focused on the internet as a double edged sword, meaning it has both advantages and disadvantages. My talk shall be finished within 10 to 15 minutes. So, for those of you who have questions or clarifications, I'll be glad to have them at the end of my talk. So, it is undeniable that the internet has been very useful in many aspects of our lives, but at the same time, it has its negative effects on us. So, let me start with the advantages of the internet. I'm just going to mention or highlight 4 points. I'm sure there are more of what I'm going to say, but as I said, I'm just going to highlight on 4 points. The first one is connectivity. With the internet, we are able to connect with our family, with our friends, with our colleagues, whether that is verbal or written. People can also connect to have online forums, share common interest, to talk about their goals, what they enjoy doing. Okay? Then, additionally, we can also share our ideas with anyone using the different applications such as Facebook or Line. It is because of internet that I am able to connect with you here today. So we save time and money for traveling, and yet we learn from each other. Isn't this a great thing to be thankful despite of the things that we are facing at present? My next point is knowledge. With internet, it allows us to search various informations using the search engines like Google Chrome or Bing. We can find almost everything in the world. We can get access to various sites to look for what we are searching. We can watch videos on YouTube on any topic. And not to forget, we can also learn online classes or online courses in many different subjects. Or, as what we are doing, we are having training online. Okay. So, thirdly, making money. Probably there are some of you who have online businesses here or know someone who has online business. So, do you need a wide space to display your products? Probably not. So, with a good capture of your products and clear description that you put on your website, then online shoppers will easily view your products anytime, anywhere. Okay. And my last point is entertainment. With our current situations, going to the shopping mall, cinemas, or parks, or other entertainment venues is not advisable. So, the internet provides us access to different entertainments, like we can watch movies or videos, play games online, or listen to music, or watch our favorite sports, and many more. Thanks to the internet, it has made our lives comfortable and amazing. Now, I'm going to talk about the negative side of the internet. I'm just going to point out one thing, but in this, it springs several negative effects. It is addiction. We cannot really deny the fact that the demand to be online is very high due to the pandemic. Were you ever accused of internet addiction? How did you respond to this? Or how did you defend yourself? Probably you said, I need to be in line for work or for study. I need to be in touch with my family, colleagues, or friends. Or maybe someone would say, spending time reading online is tantamount to curling up on a couch with a good book. But before I move further, let me define internet addiction. And after that, I'm going to share the underlying mechanism of addiction according to the researchers Min Liu and Jiang Hong Lu, whose study was published in the International Journal of Experimental Medicine. Although there are different terms used for internet addiction, like internet abuse, internet addiction disorder, and compulsive internet user. They are equal to this definition. This is it. The compulsive abuse, overuse of internet, and the irritable or moody behavior when deprived of it. Have you ever felt this way? I hope not. Now, what about the underlying mechanism of addiction? According to the experts, it is the brain reward system which which can be activated by pleasurable activities that satisfies one desires. There is a chemical found in our body. This is naturally found in our body. It is called dopamine. Let me spell that. It is dopamine, dopamine. This is a neurotransmitter that sends signals from the body to the brain. It is responsible for allowing us to feel pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. So, can we say that dopamine is responsible for the maintenance and development of addiction? If your answer is yes, you are right. This is supported by Dr. Timothy Legg of Healthline.com. He said that although dopamine is not the only reason for the addiction, but its motivational properties are perceived to contribute to addiction. As I mentioned earlier, the reward center in our brain releases dopamine in response to pleasurable experiences. So, what happens to us when we are addicted to the internet? Physically and mentally, we are negatively affected. So, physically, one might suffer from body aches, numbness, or pain on your wrist, when in medical terms, they call it carpal tunnel syndrome. Vision problems, weight gain or loss, insomnia, and others. Mentally, one may suffer from depression, anxiety, or social isolation, and certainly loss of concentration that results into unfinished work, poor academic performance, or neglecting other important responsibilities. Okay, oops, sorry. Oh, where am I? I got caught. Okay, responsibilities. Okay, so therefore, it is our um, responsibility to guard ourselves or warn others to the excessive use of the internet. So before I finally end my talk, let me just briefly summarize what I have said. The internet is undeniably beneficial in many ways in various aspects of our lives, but we should guard ourselves not to become addicted to it because it can ruin our physical and mental health. Because it is impossible to totally stop the negative effects of the use of internet, at least we can lessen them by being wise and responsible internet users. Let us try to keep the other edge of the sword a bit blunt. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. What a speech, well
Hmm.
prepared, given to us by our key speaker number two. The internet as a double edged sword. All right. So, now let me ask our audiences, what do you think about the speech of our key speaker number two? Who likes to share first? Okay. Still scared? Okay, let me point on someone then. Okay, thank you, CJ. Right.
Hello, Miss Jet. First and foremost, congratulations. It was a well delivered speech. Um, I love that your topic is, of course, your speech itself is related to your topic, which is internet as a double edged sword. Since we're focusing on double edged sword here, you um you must have discussed the two sides of the coin, which is the advantage and disadvantage of the internet, and you actually did. Internet really is has its boon and bane, right? Internet has both a benefit and an affliction. So I think you really did great. You delivered it really well. The speech is also well crafted. Congratulations. I love it. I've learned also from your speech. I've learned new insights. And I love that you said we should not be a slave of the internet. Um, I love that. And congratulations.
Well, thank you. That is
Thank
very
you.
nice of you from the Philippines.
All right. Thank you, CJ, for that. How about Mary Valerie, the friend of CJ? What do you think about it?
Okay.
Eh?
Um, okay, hello, Ma'am Jet. So that's also very informative and you're really good. Okay, so I think that your topic is really relevant nowadays because, of course, let's just be honest here. We're all on the internet, like always, most of the time. And you should know that it's a double-edged sword. So thank you for pointing that out, and that we should always, yes, we should keep the sword, the other edge of the sword to be blunt. And yes, that's very. Thank you for sharing that.
Well, my pleasure. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Thank you, Mary Valerie. How about from my co host, Eddie? Anything?
Yeah, sure, sure. It was nice. I was impressed as well. Like what they've said, your speech is very relevant. And it's not just giving information, but actually pointing out a very timely issue of our society. Yeah? And I like how you delivered it. It was in a very serious tone because you mean business. That wasn't a happy speech. Now it's talking about some serious responsibility that all of us should shoulder ourselves as well. And yeah, like the newscasters on the TV, when they deliver negative news, like somebody died or there was a bomb, yeah, they have to control their tone of voice. And just like what you did it very well. Yeah, because you are meaning business. You're serious about what you're talking about, and you're inviting everyone's attention to be in just listening to you. And that's it. Well done.
Oh, really? Thank you.
All right, thank you, co-host Eddie. So, thank you, key speaker number one, Cherry, and key speaker number two, Teacher Jet. So it's a great pleasure to hear from you for the first time, doing your prepared speech, and I think you did great. Say good job, everyone. I was thinking that it could be an abject situation for you tonight, but you did well. So congratulations for that. So we are not yet finished with our activity, one of our highlighted activities here in our teachers public speaking training. So I would now invite you to our next activity, which is entitled the round table activity. Okay, for the benefit of the newcomer or joinees. When we say round table activity, imagine yourself, all of us sitting around a round table, of course, and discussing one topic. The important part here in this activity, there will be one topic that we need to share and express our idea without being repeated. If this person, before you have spoken an answer already like this, you must not repeat the same answer or just copy paste what she or he has answered. So you need to make your own originality. You will be given a maximum of 2 minutes and a minimum of 1 minute to deliver your speech. So, are you ready for our roundtable activity? If yes, can you say yes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We can.
Okay. So, to present to you our roundtable activity for this evening, in 3 minutes maximum, express your blessings to each attendee tonight. Okay, so you are given a maximum of 3 minutes here to express anything that you want to bless our attendee for tonight. So, meaning you need to speak something for each one of us here tonight. This is in relation to our great event for this evening. Yesterday, we had here in Thailand the Loy Kratong. Okay, for the Filipinos who are joining us tonight, when we say loy kratong, we are making these lanterns and letting them float, okay, on the water and making them push away, sending our blessing or sending our negativity away from us and welcoming new blessings to come us. So in public speaking, how we will bless our co-attendees is by giving them a short speech or something that will make them feel blessed after this event. Okay, are you ready? Any question or clarification? Or are you confused about the activity? If none, so since I'm your co-host, I'm not gonna be the one who will say first, but I'm gonna be the last person to deliver. So let me call on our first key speaker to share her blessing to Eddie, to Jet, to CJ, to Mary, to New, and to me. Okay, so big round of applause for Sherry. What's there be your message to each one of us here? So you can start with Eddie.
Excuse me, me first, right?
Yes, you're
Yes, yes,
first.
yes.
The nervous just never like stay away from me right now. Okay, so um okay, if I need to send the base wishes for Eddie,
Yes.
okay, right now I can come up with the healthy wealthy of emotional well-being or mentally well-being. It's just because sometimes our body our like our mind and body driven by the attitude, right, and good emotional, so and good emotion, so it can control the way you think, the way you act, and the reflections that you receive. So I hope you stay well, wealthy, healthy in all kinds of situations, and thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Okay, Cherry, you're not yet done. How about to Mary Valerie? What's gonna be your blessings for her?
So I need to make another one, right? Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
to everyone. You need to
To
make it to
everybody.
everyone
To
within
everyone,
three
to everyone,
minutes.
in everyone. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm freaked out. So Mary, okay, I love your smile on your face. So I hope I hope that you have like um healthy both physical and mental health also, and okay, be well prepared for any situations in our life. Okay, and have a good night for today. Also, okay, and for CJ,
How?
right?
Yes. How about for CJ?
Yeah, CJ, I love your lively personality, your comments, and your such an inspirational speech for me also. Okay, thank you, and hope that you get back all the things that all the base thing in your life also. And as a new, as a
Yes.
new, okay, thank you for your all support. Okay, that stand beside me all the way through. And then, okay, no words, speechless for you because you are my lovely sister. And thank you for host Lou. Okay, I love your warm support and your benefit like beneficial, like your emotional support me also to train to be the better me in any like kind of version. Okay, thank you. Okay, and teacher Jet, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry, teacher Jet. Okay, with you. Okay, I wish that now you have like your anxiety will be like disappear right now. Okay, and I found my heart pounding also right now, and I wish that teacher Jet sleep well tonight. Okay, have a good dream and sleep tight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sherry. Now let's pass the crown to CJ. You have 3 minutes, CJ, to bless everyone. Your timer starts now.
First and foremost, thank you everyone. It's a privilege to be here. It's actually my first time. It is my first time to join a public speaking not really contest but like a seminar. Thank you very much. First, Miss Jet, you are already great. You should be proud of yourself always. You should take care of your health, especially your mental health. And you are, yeah, I've already said it. You're great. You're already there, and um, always take care. Yeah, and Sir Eddie, hello, Sir Eddie. You look really handsome. Sir Eddie, padayon. You're Filipino, right, Sir Eddie? Padayon, which means continue. Never stop believing in yourself. I know you are doing great there in Thailand, and I hope to see you there, hopefully. And I know you are inspiring a lot of students or a lot of teachers like me, and just don't stop doing what you love. And Miss Cherry, hello, Miss Cherry. And I hope this will not be the last time we see each other. You're also great. You're a great speaker. Believe me, you're a great speaker. I love that you are being true to yourself. You are not trying to be somebody else. Um, Take care of your mental health as well. I know that sometimes we put lofty expectations and too much pressure in ourselves just because we want to be great. Um, yeah, Miss Sherry, you're an incredible human being. You have to just believe in yourself. And Sir Louis, hello, Sir Louis. I hope I will see in Thailand as well. Uh, you look you look great. You're handsome too. I love the color of your hair. Uh, Stay healthy and wealthy. And yeah, I hope that you will inspire a lot of teachers, not just Thai teachers, but also Filipino teachers. And to my friend Valerie, she's actually the only friend that I could actually count with, with this kind of stuff. She's the only friend who's always there. Even though it's always unexpected. I love you, mahal kita, sister. And oh, is it new? New, hello. Just believe in yourself and never let doubts or anxiety or failures stop you, because I know you're gonna be a great speaker as well someday. Thank you very much. That would be all. I'm sorry. I'm so corny.
All right. Thank you, Teacher CJ. And now, let's call on Ajanyu to share blessings to everyone. Are you ready, Ajanyu? Or are you still breaking with your intermittent signal? You have 3 minutes to say something and share the blessing. Thank you. Go.
Okay, so now I would like, because this is a like at home festival, I would like to let you know about the symbol of banana leaf or basket banana leaf that you have to know more about how they flood it. Today, I would like to wish Eddie about, have you seen the candle in Katong? It will lead you to be a light of your life. If you want to do something, I think the candle will light your way. You will success everything. You will success any your goal and your destination. And I hope your Katong this year will lead your way to the success way. For Sherry, this is my beauties and lovely sister as always. I would like to compare you or give you a symbol of the banana leaf, how beautiful they make around the katong. It's beauty of your heart as well. Your heart is so beautiful, and your word and your inspiration to me is always be around me, same as the banana leaf around katong baskets. And for Mary, right? Your name is Mary. Okay, if you know the joystick is inside, live with the candle as well. So I wish Mary and ZJ have a wonderful life. Your life will, your life under the darkness or live in the darkness, you still have the way to go, Gerald, because you look like a joystick and a candle in carton. And this festival, I would like to wish to our special host and co-host and Ajahn Bridges today that the wonderful Katong cannot flood without the water and the rivers. You look like the river and the stream and the canals. You give me one way. You give me the way to flood the Katong. I would like to go to improve myself. Without you, without the rivers to flood my Katong, go far away to success in my life. Thank you.
All right, thank you, teacher New, and also teacher Mary Valerie. What's your blessings?
Okay, so I would like to start with Miss Jet. So Miss Jet, I wish you health and happiness, and I believe that your voice or your being a speaker suits you very well. So I hope you can use your voice to continue teaching and inspiring your students. And to Miss Cherry, so I can see that you have a very, very beautiful face that can lead you to a very good life. So I hope it will lead you to a very good life that you've always wanted, and you continue to face your fears. And to Miss New, that you have a very young face, and I also believe that you should stay young at heart, and you're also very beautiful, and I hope you or I wish you happiness as well. To CJ, so thank you for introducing me to this, because it's actually the one who forces me to join because he doesn't want to be alone. So thank you. So I've also wanted this, and of course we're planning to go to Thailand next year, and I hope that our dreams will happen, and we'll be looking forward to it. And to Sir Eddie, so I believe that you have a very, very good voice. Like, I hope your voice will continue to inspire people who would like to be a speaker someday. And it's really good. It's really awesome. Like, when I've heard it, okay, you can be a host, you can be a teacher, you can be like, you can use your voice very well. So I hope you continue doing so. And to host Louis, thank you for being a very welcoming host. And I'm sure that you're going to inspire a lot of teachers, such as me and CJ, who's thinking to enroll, and to thank you to LA Business or Education Business Solutions. So I hope that you guys will really inspire many speakers. Thank you. So I hope that.
All right, thank you, Mary Valerie. And lastly, teacher Jet. What is your message to everyone? You are muted, teacher Jet.
All right. So, first of all, I look at everybody as a beautiful person with beautiful personalities, with beautiful voice in the future. But of course, okay, let me start with our host and co-host. You have achieved what you are, what you have now, and what you are now have inspired us to become like you. So thank you for inspiring us and giving us some skills so that we could improve and be like you in the future. So continue to become an inspiration to everyone to become like you, to stand in front of a big audience with no fear, okay? And to Cherry, with your uh, big determination, just like what you shared on your speech, I'm sure you will reach more things in the future. With your determination, facing challenges, you will reach higher or even higher than your goals. Okay. And to our, who's this? Kapwa Filipino, CJ, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. You have a nice voice, sweet, that could, inspire someone. Okay. So continue to be a blessing to others with your sweet comments. Thank you for that, and to everyone. So with Mary Valerie, so you're so beautiful. You look cute, young, and with your personality, as you said, vulnerable. Okay, you'll be able to meet other people and express your ideas, feelings, or have discussions with other people in the future for, in your profession. And to our new, okay, my student before, you have come so far, you know what you are now and what you have now, and continue to be helpful. As Cherry said, you've been helpful to her all the time, and I know you can be uh, an inspiration to your students as well. So that's all. Me, our dreams come true.
Thank you, Teacher Red. All right, so I think it's my turn now to share the blessings to everyone. So first and foremost, I would like to thank you all for rendering your time with us, and I hope that we are having a great time so far because we're not yet at the end part of our training program. Okay, this evening. So let me start with our key speakers. Okay, with key speaker number one, Jet. Thank you for delivering us a wonderful speech with a good message for us to remember about the importance or the essential things about internet. Okay. As I can see that you have constructed well and organized well your thoughts as you deliver each of the words from the start until the last point of your speech. Continue doing that, and I hope that you will be more, I would say, courageous and in terms of delivery, and also your thoughts will maintain that one because that's going to be your asset when you want to become an effective communicator. Okay. To speaker number two, Cherry, I can see that you're a storyteller. We call that in public speaking a storyteller. You want us to tell something about your past experience that brought you here right now, that what made you strong. Okay. And thank you for sharing to all of us. It's a good inspiration to know to embrace our fear and use that one as a means for us to improve our lives. Okay, so continue doing and inspiring other people because that is going to be your asset as well if you want to become an effective communicator. Not only in the education industry, but for your profession, whatever profession that you are aiming in the future. To my co-host Eddie, of course, thank you for your full support for tonight. Of course, helping me to run through, giving a good flow of our training program always. And I hope that you will continue sharing your blessings and your smiles and your laughters to every people that you met, because that is one of the thing that I would say that's significant. Okay, significant looks or significant assets with you being a teacher and a public speaker. You bring enjoyment, you bring laughter to the people around you. To our two Filipino guests for tonight, starting with CJ. Okay, thank you, CJ, for joining us and inviting your friend to be part of our meeting for this evening. I know you have a good heart, and I know you have some dreams that you want to fulfill, and you might have found it here in Thailand. So I hope to see you in person as well here in Thailand, you and Mary Valerie. So we are glad to welcome you here. If you're planning to become a teacher, then welcome to Thailand. And there are a lot of opportunities here for all the Filipinos. So I hope you can get it soon, and you can join us in our live seminars. Continue sharing the blessings that you have, let's say, encountered to your friends, like to Valerie here. And of course, share your smile. Continue smiling because that's going to be your asset in the negativity around you. Okay, stay positive or call it optimistic. And to Mary Valerie, okay, thank you for joining us and supporting your friend CJ. You might be out somewhere out there now because you think that even though CJ is my friend, I have some other things important to do in my personal life, but you have chosen to be part with our event tonight. And you believe in CJ that this is gonna be a good event and worth your time. And I hope so that this is gonna be worth your time. Thank you for sharing your smiles, sharing your opinions and your comments. I can see that you are, I would say, a vocal type personality because you like to express something that's your ideas, and you are able to construct ideas well as well in a concise manner. So continue doing that. And to Ajan Yu, okay, who always join my event in here in Thailand. Thank you for continuous support, and I hope to see you more blessings in your current profession. I hope you will have more positivity around you and continue fighting whatever struggles you have been struggling right now, and make any problems not an object, okay, situation for you. Make sure that you can always find yourself in a fortunate way, and believe in yourself and to the people around you. Dwell with those people who are positive, and make sure that you will be rising up together with them. Okay, there are a lot of people who are negative. Don't think about it. Go for the people who are positive and goal driven, and eventually you will grow together. Okay, so that's my message for everyone. Okay. All right. So, are you ready for our last part of our event? Okay. Can I hear yes?
Yes.
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 Okay, so our last part of the event is actually a comment from our arbiter. Okay, when we say arbiter, she was appointed to be the judge of the day to the two key speakers. So it is her decision to give a positive comment or a negative comment to the two speakers of the night. And our arbiter for the night is no other than Teacher New. Okay, Teacher New, are you ready to give any comment to our two speakers for this evening? Okay, so the floor is yours.
Uh, okay, so I'm sorry for the signal that is lost for the speaker too, but I just listened some for sandwiches. So for this time, I would like to choose for speaker one, uh, Miss Sherry. I would love to judge that her speech is very wonderful. Her information delivered to everyone that looks amazing. It's like this is a positive comment. Okay, and I think her speech is interesting for whole of thing that she want to express to everyone news about how to success in her girl. For example, she would like to uh, join with her speech contest, and she delivers some information to us on how hard she has to pass it, and how, and I know the last one, how to have a good husband like her, right? Because of her husband speech. Okay, and last but not least, I would like to say that her speech is very wonderful to me, so inspire me. And yeah, I learned more, I learned a lot from her speech, and I like her presentation, and her time is okay. It's not bored, and it looks interesting. Every session that she would like to change to another topic, I still continue with her because she has some words to let us know that what things she's gonna talk to the next topic. Yeah, that's very interesting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ajanyu, for your comments to our speaker of this evening. Okay, so it's our culture to conclude our evening with a concluding speech by the one who opened our evening's event. So let me call on Teacher Eddie once again to give us a conclusion of our event for tonight. Eddie, the floor is yours.
Oh, yes, back to me. What a night of fantastic speeches, guys. Very commendable. It was both educational and inspirational at the same time. And I kind of attached some really cool adjectives to your names. And I hope I can expound more, but let me talk to you first with lovable Val. Yeah. Lovable Val. I'll not forget what you've said today. I hope and I wish that you will Do what you love and love what you do. Thank you for coming. Huh? And we also have diligent new. Yeah, very impressive. You only had this word today, but then tonight, but then I'm still waiting for the other two coming soon, right? Because they were told we asked you to like describe yourself in 3 words. But yeah, I can't wait to hear the other two. I'm also going would like to say something about CJ. I put an adjective called insightful, CJ. Yeah, very, very sensational. Thank you for your comments. Yeah. And of course, we also have Sensational Cherry, your excellent speech. Yeah, you can actually make excellence a habit. Thank you. And we also have Systematic Chat. Yeah, she knows her stuff. She knows how to make a really good speech. And she knows all the elements and she can put it up together and bake a really good cake. Yeah, so to say. Yeah, and we also have Dynamic Louie, our really good and professional speaker. Thank you for being our inspiration tonight. And tonight it was great. We really went out of our comfort zones, and I really wish to see this kind of exchange of sharing in the future activities that we have in this wonderful occasion. I hope to see you guys. I'm looking forward to have all of you again in our next webinar. Speak your teachings eloquently.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Eddie, co-host Eddie. So, announcement. Our meeting number three would be on the 4th of December. Dun, 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 dun. December is Christmas month. Okay, I hope that you are still available on the 4th of December from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. live via StreamYard. So if you have some friends that you would like to join us for the first time, then just message us on Facebook as well and invite them. And let's see, the more the merrier. Okay, like the Merry Christmas itself. Okay, because it's already December. So thank you once again, and I hope that tonight's event, okay, is you can conclude that the time is worth. You are able to receive good blessings from your co attendees. You're able to receive some essential words of wisdom from each of our speakers. And of course, gain new connections if you're planning to go around the world with these people around you tonight. So, have a great evening, everyone. And I hope to see you in our next meeting on the 4th of December, 2021. Okay, so do you have any questions to me or to Eddie as your host for this evening? No? Are you sure you don't have question?
No, for me.
Okay, so
I have a question.
yes,
Where can we
Valerie.
watch the live so we can
The
share it to
li-
our friends?
yes, for the live session, we will give you a link, okay, an unlisted link from our YouTube channel. So there's only one request we'd like you to do. Visit our YouTube channel, subscribe, and then message us on Facebook, and we will give you the link itself. Okay? And you can share it to your friends. All right. And of course, for the next meeting, I'm going to appoint someone. If Jet was the speaker for this evening, it's going to be our rotation. She will be the host for next meeting. Okay? Teacher Jet will be the host. Okay, as my co-host. Okay, for the next meeting. So meaning Teacher Jet will be delivering the opening speech and the concluding speech. All right. Then Ajan Yu, our teacher Yu, would be the key speaker number one. Okay, on that evening. Eddie would be the key speaker number two. All right. And Cherry, you will be the judge or the arbiter of the day. All right. So until all of you who can complete our session, I will give you the main host of the event. Okay, or who likes to dare to be the main host of the event to prepare everything for this? Okay, so not yet. So I'm going to train you further about being the main host of the event. For CJ and Mary, if you like to participate, you will be automatically key speaker. of the next event. So if you will be joining on our next meeting, I would be appointing you to be the key speaker number 2 and key speaker number 3. The topic, take note, the topic is about all I want for Christmas is what? Okay. So make sure that your topic is about all I want for Christmas is what? Okay. Not you or not me, but what is it? What could it be? Okay. So, any question? Have you taken down notes about your role for next meeting? If
Yes.
none, then the meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Happy weekend. And I would say happy Loy Kratong, Thailand. Sawadee krab.
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you.
Have a
you.
nice
Bye-bye.
night, you guys.
Bye.
Have a nice
Bye.
evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.